Hey everyone. Welcome back to Sketchbook Stories. So, when we left off, our friends were making their way through the bamboo forest ruins and they were trying to get to the city of Wintever, but they had to go through the forest ruins. So, on to the next adventure. Now, I don't know if I'm going to draw on this side of the page, so I'm just going to work here. So, today I thought it would be cool to look at some of the creatures that are in the forest ruins. So, one of the creatures that I was thinking would be cool to have there, and I'm just gonna, I didn't put down any boxes today. I should have, but I did not. I was not 100% prepared, and that's me all the time. So, that's how I am even in my regular sketchbook. I'm not always prepared. So I'm just going to put some boxes. And let's do a kind of a long box today. About that long. I heard a noise. I'm going to move this down so I can see a little bit better. And then we'll do a small box, or maybe we'll do like a long box. I think a long one would be cool. Just having different size boxes every page I think would be cool. Now the creatures I have in mind, I don't know if they're gonna fit inside these boxes. These boxes might be too large for the creatures I have in mind, but that's okay. We can do like different poses or something like that. And then I think we can do one kind of regular size box. Yeah. Some of these boxes, maybe I'm thinking they don't even have to be boxes the whole way through. Maybe they can be like triangles and things like that, different shapes. We'll experiment as we go along. So I'm not gonna ink the boxes just yet. I'm just gonna leave them as boxes for now. Okay. So one of the creatures that I have, excuse the yawn, I'm sorry. Okay, so I was thinking of kind of like these little moat creatures that and I think I'll put them here. Kind of like little swamp water moats. So maybe like, we'll have one kind of coming out of the water a little bit. But I'm thinking they're like circular. They're kind of like that, and just kind of little, we'll draw them a little playful. This one will be kind of hanging on. But they're just kind of basically like little moats. They're water moats, and they can range in different sizes. We'll have that one kind of, and then we'll have this one kind of in the water. So we'll just have like, simple little water creatures, and they kind of look like bubbles almost, basically. So they're little swamp bubbles. And this one's kind of falling over, so I don't think I'm gonna give them arms. I think I'm just gonna leave them round, just little round, and then I'll have like the swamp in the background, and a little little swamp, little bamboo swamp. So actually we'll put some bamboo here off to the side, and maybe like a piece of ruin off over here, since that's kind of where they are in the ruins. So we'll have that, and it'll be like an old bamboo. And then we'll do some bamboo in the background. I'm thinking maybe like we can just, because I don't know if I want to add regular trees amongst these bamboo. I can add like just kind of like some very thin trees, kind of like that, and then we'll give them like some little bushes, kind of like similar to bamboo, but not quite. Or they could be bamboo and they could just be like very lush with lots of you know, lots and lots and lots of leaves on it. And then we can add like some other ones and have it kind of coming out here. What do you guys think? And we can add a bunch of those in the background. So I'll just kind of, and they don't have to be straight either. They're gonna have some character to them. So we're just gonna, and then I'll have a piece over here, kind of. Just so that, you know, and then we'll put some up here at the top too, and have it kind of keep going. And maybe we should add like, because we can do trees all around them. Let's just do that. That looks more fun. I was gonna add some ruins, but they're not that deep into the forest yet. But you know, we're just doing some of the creatures that they may run into, they may or may not. And you know, these leaves aren't perfect because I don't really know. I'm not that great at you know, drawing trees, which is another reason why I have them here. They're passing through here. This is like practice for me. All of this is practice for me, actually. So we have our little water moat friends, and I don't know if I want to give them mouths either. I think I just want to leave them as little bubbles. So, and I'm gonna kind of refine this one a little bit because he's kind of just hanging out in the water. He's the happy one because he's in the water. Okay. So another one that I had in mind is, it's kind of like a little, kind of like a little slug. So I'll put the head roughly here. And then the body is kind of like, it's literally just a little, I call him my little bamboo slug. And I'm gonna refine the head a little bit because he has kind of like a little, should we make him smiling? We'll give him a creepy smile because he's kind of like a lizard. So we'll give him a creepy smile. But he's basically just a slug. And let me see. I want the head, I want it to go around like that because he's a slug. But he's not just a slug, you know. He's not a plain slug. He's actually kind of like a camouflage slug. We'll give him a creepy, mean look. He's not really mean, but he has to look that way so he can fend off any predators that he might have, because we don't know what other creatures are lurking here in the bamboo forest. So our friend here, as he's creeping along, let's make his nose a little bit rounder. As he's creeping along, he kind of gets to blend in with the environment. So I'm gonna put a bamboo shoot right on top of his head, and I think that will help him blend in. But we're also gonna add a few pieces of bamboo, because from him blending in so much in the environment, he actually now has bamboo growing out of him. So he's really blending in now. And we're just gonna, and he likes to hang out by the water. So he's a land and a water kind of guy. So we'll add him like as if he's kind of by the water here. And we'll draw like a little bamboo shoot. He's hanging out. With a little sprout, some little sprouts next to it. And we're still in the bamboo forest, so we'll just draw some regular bamboo on this one since he's blending in, and then maybe we'll give him like some bushes, like there's kind of bushes around, and we'll put some more bamboos over here just so that it doesn't look too empty, and we'll put some more bushes. So let me know, do you guys want to see any of these colored or made into final pieces or stickers or anything like that? And we'll make it, it's stick time. It's a nice sunny day. If you guys want to see any of these made into stickers or prints or anything like that, and you're interested in purchasing any of these images, let me know down in the comments and I'll get started on it. But right now, I'm just sketching with you guys, just showing you how I work in my sketchbooks and things like that. So one last creature. I actually had two in mind. So one, I'm not so sure that it would fit in the bamboo forest, but I'm gonna put it anyway because I want to make him fit, if that makes any sense. So I have these creatures, and I want them to be kind of like the protectors of the forest. So they range in size. So some of them are just as big as some of those bamboo, and some of them are rather small. So I'm gonna draw one that's kind of big, but he's not as big. And we'll just have him chilling out here. He's not as big as some of the ones that you can run into. So these protectors, I think his head might be a little bit too big. We're gonna shave some of that off. So these protectors, they kind of look like kind of a teddy bear and a reindeer kind of mix. They have like these strange horn-like shapes on top of their head, and they have multiples, so it's not just one, and they kind of range in size. Sometimes they have really big ones, sometimes they don't. So I just put some on, and then their eyes, well, mostly everybody's eyes are kind of just this dead end look, but these guys have a mouth. So I was also thinking of giving them a nice little swirl where their belly button is, kind of like an ancient swirl. And I'm gonna make this foot, seems weird. Okay. And this one here is just hanging out. But I'm also gonna draw a smaller one so you guys can kind of see. This one's just hanging out, and maybe there's kind of like a baby one. We'll draw him about right here. And he wants to get picked up. He's like, I want to enjoy whatever kind of nap you're enjoying too. So we have our little baby one here, and he's rather small, I would say. He's not the smallest, but he can be. I'm not really sure exactly how big I want these guys to be. So he's kind of small. So I think that is a good creature. And then I'm just going to refine his head a little bit more. Better, because it looks a little... So I don't know. I think I want these guys kind of made of either some kind of plant material, or I want them to be made of wood maybe. I'm not sure just yet. But here we are. This is what we have. This is what they are for now. But they are to protect the forest and make sure that no harm comes to any of the ruins, because the ruins are an ancient place, and there are actually some critters who may live in there, and they are protectors of all critters, big and small. So they want to make sure that nothing goes wrong. And then I'm thinking maybe we'll add like some ruins off into the background. I don't know what kind of ruins, but we'll put maybe some old decaying ruins, but ruins nonetheless. How's that? Might be leaning a little bit, but that's okay, because it's old. So we'll put that off in the shadow, kind of. And then I'm thinking we'll put some bushes and make it look like there's some trees back there, because it's further in the back, so I assume things would look a little bit more lush, but with also not so much definition. I don't have to worry about putting in, too many details. I can just kind of fade it off like that, and then we'll make this a night scene. So we'll put the moon there. We got some ancient ruins there. Maybe we'll make this kind of like a river. We'll put like some plants kind of like coming off the side here where he is. And, I don't know what I'm going to put in the river. I can put some of those moats, like they're floating along in the river. I can put like I don't know what makes something look like a river, so I'll just draw some river lines, and we know it's a river, I think that would be okay. But we're gonna kind of just, and it's nighttime, so why not? Maybe we'll put like some plants here. Maybe we'll have this one, it'll have like some moss on it or something, and maybe like some of those vines. Yeah, that'll be cool. Okay, guys, so this is what we have. These are our creatures of the forest so far. Let me know down in the comments which one is your favorite creature. I think, for me, I think it's between the little water moats. And you know what? I wonder what our little friend would look like if he wasn't scouring, because nobody else is scouring. So let's give him a regular, kind of like a happy face maybe, or like a worried look. If we give him a cute, like he's worried all the time, like maybe someone's gonna eat him, because nobody else is scouring. So let's give him that. We can give him that much, right? Okay. So there we go. So now we have our little friend here. He's no longer scouring at everybody. There we go. He looks sad. But that's kind of what we're going for. So who's your guys' favorite? I think it's between the water moats and probably the little protectors here for me. Let me know. So I hope you guys enjoyed episode 2. And I'm going to go off. I'm off camera. I think I'm going to actually ink some of these just in case, we decide to want to come back later and color some of these things. Okay? All right. I will see you guys next week. Thanks for watching. And before we go, if you are enjoying sketchbook stories and you guys want to see more sketchbook stories, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe so other people can see them and I can actually know that you guys want to see more and I can keep making more sketchbook stories because I have a lot of ideas. So if you guys are enjoying yourself, let me know. All right, guys. See you next week. Thanks for watching.